Ted Bundy's brother. I'll watch this shit. Rich Bundy,
And
Ted
if he
Bundy's
could bring
brother.
his little brother, Richard, along on certain outings that we were going on.
My name is Rich Bundy, and I was Ted Bundy's little brother.
I thought he was the older brother, dude. The little brother? Oh, fuck.
We were more than just brothers, we were close friends. I really look forward to spending time with him, which I did a lot of. Spend weekends with him, and summer vacations from school, I'd go live with him for most of the summer vacation. He was living in Seattle, and he'd have me come up there, spend a weekend, a couple of times a month. We'd go over and pick up Liz and Molly and get the raft out, and it would just be seem like a really healthy, okay, I got the basket, okay, doodle-doo, here we go. Like the Wally and the Beaver, that's an analogy some people wouldn't understand, but we're really close.
You loved him.
I did love him.
Why is this dude cracked out too? Like, most respectful way possible.
Ted just adored Richard. Always wanted to take him places and do things with him. We would frequently go, me and Ted and Molly and Richard, we'd go raft down certain rivers. And so it was a lot of fun, and we did a lot of rafting. I know that Richard looked up to him and kind of held him in awe.
The kind of thing a boy of 12 years old just automatically thinks, like, oh, hey, that person's really awesome and got it together. I'm going to follow what they say. It's like, you can do no wrong. So, yeah.
This motherfucker might be Albert Einstein.
I do have pretty good recollection. I was probably 9 or 10, visiting with him in Utah. He was going to law school, and he had sent me home early. I was really upset with him because it was out of the blue. Said in a way that, like, I just got something really important to do. Things are really tough right now. And so I dropped it. I figured, well, it didn't matter what it was. It just upset me that, shoot, man, I was having a good time here with you. I remember when we were at the airport waiting to get on the plane, we were standing by ourselves over by a window, and I looked over at him, and he had this look on his face. He was looking one direction, and I was looking at his profile and the side of him, and I don't think he saw me looking at him because I could see this look on his face that he was horrified and disgusted about something. There was never any time that he'd ever changed.
Dude, imagine the aura you'd have, though, if your older brother was, like, a serial killer. Be like, bro. He will just instantly, I mean, this dude's nuts, too, but fuck.
Plans on me.
You'd get, like
that.
Aura just for him being
So
your brother.
Extremely. I think that he felt his urges coming on, knew he was about to go murder somebody, and he had enough responsible attitude to get me out of the picture, so I wouldn't be, involved with it.
Do you remember that camping trip with your brother?
Well, there's several camping trips like that. I looked to be about 9 or 10, maybe 8, right? On one hand, I'm curious about where it is, and I must admit, right now, thinking about it, seeing this, on the other hand, I could care less. Kind of sucks to have to say it, but I really wouldn't want this picture. There's no joy in it. Absolutely none. There was then, but not now. He could do a million of these, but it doesn't outweigh one, just one of the victims, One of those people, it only takes one person that he killed to make it all just go to shit,
I mean, at least he's being heartfelt and fucking being truthful about his brother. Brother's a fucking insane douchebag piece of shit, so. Killing people.
I was a teenager, when he was arrested, and I didn't really see the escaping as him being full-on guilty. Because, you know, he knew I was a kid. I was just being stupid and naive. You know, I was thinking, like the fugitive story. Richard Kimball ran away to find the real killer. You know, probably what I was thinking. And at the same time, a part of me was just blocking it out, going, dude, whatever it is, you can't do nothing about it. Don't let it ruin your life. You know, there's a part of me trying to protect myself from all the pain by just saying, man, just go outside and ride your skateboard. Fuck him. You know, if he's guilty, then scumbag gets what he gets, you know.
Sure shit.
Come on into my abode, my home.
This is your crib, man?
Some things make me really depressed. In a almost a debilitating way, where I will sit in this chair for days. I'll sometimes stay in this camper for 2-3 days at a time. I don't know. I'm not really afraid of not having a normal life. I've gotten used to life being kind of a bit of a, you have to kind of jimmy rig your way through life sometimes. I don't recommend it to everyone to live your life precariously, but if I know I have enough to keep shelter and food for my cat and I, that's the most important thing.
W mans. Brother, not so much, but him, yeah. What it's like having a serial killer, yeah. Serial killer as your older brother. Whack as hell.